We're short by about 450,000 technicians by 2020. And if we don't actually move towards trying to encourage people to stay within our sector as well as join our sector, that shortfall is going to create a serious problem for us going forward.
In terms of the government, I think it is important to ensure that we have clear policies to support the apprenticeship program, for example, but the ownership not just on the employers to define the type of apprenticeships required, but also to co-develop with the educational providers that capability, so it's a joint ownership between the company, the provider, and indeed those professional institutions and stakeholders who can influence the way in which the skills are developed.
We also need to go down to the school level, to the careers advisor level, and this eternal problem which we seem to have in engineering about what does engineering mean, and get that across.
When we look at skilling people, I think there's educational skills which also need to develop from university courses into vocational skills that can be applied, but there are the apprenticeships and the technicians every bit as important to the industry as well. So I think it starts right back at the schools with the appropriate training and encouraging people, and again as a profession everybody's got to work together, institutions, employers, education establishments, to encourage youngsters to get into the engineering profession.
The challenges clearly lay around the skills gap and attracting more people into the sector, which is an ongoing challenge, and as well as an ageing workforce, and ensuring that we engage with the existing engineering workforce and community to understand what their thoughts, fears, frustrations may be about the sector moving forward, and how we address those and work with the engineering workforce to actually make sure that it continues to be a successful sector, and that we use those thousands of advocates within the sector to promote engineering and encourage more people to go into it.
The other big challenge is at the bottom end of the pipeline, the youngsters, getting them interested in engineering. And one of the biggest areas that we haven't really addressed is the home, really, and the environment that the children are in at home, especially girls, because there are a lot of outreach activities in schools and around the school life, like the Big Bang Fair, for example. Girls access that very well, and they like STEM careers, activities, but they often don't see it as a career for them.